Following is true for an NPN BJT operating in the forward active region. I've highlighted the parts that we should be paying attention to. So if we look at the notes linked below the like button, we are in our BJT section. We want to look at the NPN in the forward active region. It's going to take us to about right here. We have a diagram, we can look at this, but we also have some notes right here. So the first one says the base current consists primarily of electrons injected from the emitter into the base. So if we look at this, we go from the emitter and we do go into the base. However, it's saying the base consists primarily of electrons injected. Well, we have injected holes in here as well. We have our recombined electrons here as well. So the base current consists of holes injected from the base into the emitter. So from the base into the emitter, we have these injected holes, and then we have electrons recombining in the base. But it does not consist primarily of electrons, so this is wrong. Next, we have some base current flows to replace holes, which are lost as electrons diffusing across the base recombine. So we have our base recombine, we have our electrons diffusing, and some base current flows to replace the holes, which are lost. So if we look at this, some base current flows to replace holes, which are lost as electrons diffusing across the base recombine. And that is true. So the base current flows to replace, that means this IB is coming in here, and it's going to replace the holes which are lost, the injected holes which are lost, as electrons through diffusing. And this is happening across the base recombine. We're diffusing our electrons here. So this is going to be true. Again, we have our base current flowing into here, and it's replacing the holes which are lost as electrons during the base recombine. We're losing electrons that are going to the right. Next, we have the emitter. Current consists primarily of holes injected from the base into the emitter. The emitter current is not just consisting primarily of holes. If we look down here, the emitter current consists primarily of electrons. So when we look in here, we have our IE, our injected of electrons, primarily electrons across here. So this is false. Next, we have the collector current. So that's going to be this one over here, our collector current, IC, it's going in here. Consists primarily of electrons injected from the collector into the base. The collector current consists primarily of electrons injected from the emitter into the base. Here it's saying from the collector into the base. So we are going from emitter, all the current's coming from here, and it's going to the right. It's going back into our base from right to left. This one says the collector current consists primarily of electrons, which is true, injected from the collector into the base. This is false because the electrons are from the collector into the base. The electrons are injected from the emitter into the base. So not collector, but emitter right here, because we are going in here. So that's how we would look at this problem and how we would go about solving for it.